yard hunt update. Okay, that wasn't the yard hunt update. This is the real yard hunt update. So I bought this guy last year. Never put him out. So he's getting set up for the first time. So I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Don't even know where I'm putting him yet. Let's see. All right, got him all out of the box. Man, he's a lot of parts, but I don't know. Maybe it's not that hard to get together. We'll see. Just watched a real quick Brick Thunder video. This is what popped up like right when I typed it in, and it seemed easy enough. So let's get going. And you got the instructions right here on the box. So you know, how hard can it be? You know? All right, guys. I'm losing daylight here. It looks bright out here on this video, but man, it's getting really dark already. Maybe I should have started a little sooner. All right, well, I could not beat the darkness, and so we started over this morning. Yeah, so I went and watched another video, and I think I have a way better grasp on how this thing goes together now. So the instructions, man, they're actually kind of a little confusing. All right, guys, so got the Reaper up. Boom. Look at this monstrosity. I gotta get these spooky stickers off of his freaking head in there. I already staked it down, so now I gotta find a big ass ladder to get up there, because this short one here, I can't get all the way up there without feeling like I'm about to bust my ass. So that's a good accomplishment today. I may get a bunch of tombstones out here in a bit, but man, he's freaking awesome.
Cities that our paths should cross. It never is. You are overdue to follow me into the underworld. I've got a charring bed of coals picked out for you to rest within. Your skeleton will look just like me very soon.
And I got the 6.5 foot Graven Bones animated controlled Ultra Skelly from Home Depot this year. I actually have Grim from Spirit from a couple of years ago. I think I'm gonna sell that guy. I actually redid him, and he's got like a whole tattered costume on and a top hat, and he's pretty cool. But I like the fact that you can control this one and have him say what you want to say. So let's get him together and put him in the yard. All right, definitely gonna pause here and say, man, I will 100% say this is so much better quality than Grim in terms of construction and fitting the parts together and the way they concealed the wiring. Like these two pieces, the wires are literally fully enclosed inside, and then each one of them clips together and then has an additional screw for tightening, which, man, this just seems so much beefier than Grim, but we'll see. I do like the look of Grim, but I haven't pulled this skull out yet, so I'm planning on corpsing this guy anyway, or maybe not this year, I don't know, we'll see. I like Grim's head better. It's more sinister looking, but I think once I corpse it, I guess it won't really matter. Yeah, Grim is more, I guess, evil looking than this guy. But let's get this installed. And Grim just had like, he didn't have digi eyes. It was just some like glowing eyes or something. I ended up disconnecting that because I didn't want the eyes to glow, and I ended up just putting like dead eyes in there on the Grim that I have. So if I do sell that, if you're interested and you want to buy it, it's eyes I disconnected. Alright guys, so done for today I think. I gotta work pumpkin nights tonight. But I got Mr. Bones out. Definitely need to do some work on him whenever I have time. I put a cemetery crypt back there.
Within this domain, the sounds of
Got the Grim Reaper up. He's crazy cool. Started putting some stuff underneath here. One of my little ghouls, monster mud ghouls, and a skull pile. Started bringing tombstones out. Most of these are Home Depot, except for that one there. I got a big, huge pile of tombstones back there. So tomorrow I will try to get a bunch of tombstones set in place. What I need to figure out is where I'm gonna have a couple of little small scenes. Like, I'm wondering if my cauldron creep and all these little monster mud creepers, because I have 3 of these. I have my cauldron creep and then 2 of the monster mud creepers. I might just put them all underneath the Reaper, like all around the bottom, and make that a little scene. And then just tombstones packed all in here. Got to figure out my roof situation. He may stay there. I kind of like him in the middle. I don't know, we'll see. He really needs to be more corpsed out, some creepy cloth and some stain. Make him look a little more custom. I don't have anything on top of my columns. I'm gonna have to figure that if I'm gonna have time to put anything up out on the columns. And again, just tons of tombstones all in here. Crank ghost in there. Trying to decide if I want to put my 12-foot skeleton in here somewhere. Again, I have decided to just go ahead and pack this bad boy just jam-packed full. The only place I'm thinking, I might can fit my 12-foot skelly maybe right in here. It may be too much if he's here behind this guy, but I don't know. It might not be, because I got this big tree up here which creates this whole solid thing here, and then I have the big skeleton back here and the Grim Reaper there. It might be great. It might look awesome. So I guess we'll see. But that's it for today. I will try to get a night shot. Won't be able to get a night shot today, but maybe I'll get it when I come home, because I'll be home around midnight. So.
And spirits chatter. Join the celebration of ghouls and creepy creatures alike as we raise a toast to the spookiest season of them all.
All right, and before I actually totally sign off, the backyard was in shambles, so I just rearranged all of that. It was kind of just scattered all about in the grass, so I just rearranged that all to the back fence. Closed my shed because there was a couple of big ass rats in there. I went ahead and set some traps out, and then I got all the rest of my tombstones that I'm gonna put out over here. Just give you guys a shot of the rest of the tombstones. The ones out front were all Home Depot, and then these are all handmade. This top is not handmade, but I added it to a base to make it taller and give it some height. I kind of want to do that with some of the Home Depot ones that I have out front, and then I really want to put out my above ground tomb, my Julie tomb, and here's my other monster mud guy. I need to add a new skull to him because his came out, or it could just stay dark. It's fine. Not sure if I'm gonna redo these guys. My moving grave is popular. I really need to fix that. I got my moving shovel, got my head popper. I'll get those put out here at some point once I get my tombstones in place. And then when I get my other fencing on the sides of the yard, I'll probably use these other columns. And then my plan is, once all of this goes out, I gotta go through the garage and figure out what else I'm using. These are probably not gonna make it into the yard, but I'm keeping these walls. I'm gonna probably get rid of a bunch of my other walls. So if anybody is interested, and then I've got a couple of pneumatic props that I'm actually gonna get rid of. I'm not gonna worry about running air and pneumatic hoses and all that kind of stuff anymore. So let me show you. These are like made by me, horrible, don't know how to welding ass, and very primitive back in the day. So this is a popper or lunger, whatever, small. So that's available. Great price. Got the cylinder already on it. And then this guy is a sits up, and the skeleton is completely trashed, but you can add one onto there. Actually, this was actually from a haunted house in Cedar Park. I don't know if some of you guys may remember him. He's very old school. Doc Avery. He made that, and I actually got that. I didn't make this one. I actually got that at a closing his haunt sale many years ago. So those two pneumatics are available. I don't think I have any more pneumatics, but those are for sale. DM me. Super cheap price, or if you're local, just come get them or something. All right, guys. Now this time for real. That's it. Get your haunt on.